Hi guys, and welcome back to the Our Minds channel and another video. So this video, I'm going to be showing you some products that I've been loving recently. And if you're new to the channel, I very sporadically make these type of videos. And these videos are for people who you're going through a challenging time, you're going through a depressive episode. And I've said this millions of times on this channel, that one of the first things to go when you are going through a difficult time is your personal hygiene. So to get you back on track, to get you back into your routine, to, encourage you, inspire you to start taking pride in your appearance and to, just make yourself feel a bit more fresh and nice. I like to showcase products that I like. And you don't necessarily have to be going through a depressive episode or a difficult time. You could see what I'm showing and try it for yourself. Having said that, a couple of disclaimers. What works for me might not work for you. And if you do decide to try any of these products and it mashes you up in the nicest possible way, that's your business. Please do the research for yourself. Right, so let's get into it. London right now is hot. And I'm not talking a little dibby 25-degree hot. No, I'm talking over 30 degrees. For example, today it is 33 degrees. For London, that is hot. So when it comes to the hot weather, what naturally happens is that you sweat. And I recently started using this deodorant. It's from Sanex. And I got this deodorant off on a whim because I was running low on the antiperspirant that I usually use. Went into Co-op on the hunt for a deodorant because I was like, there is no way I'm going to leave this another day. I need my deodorant, my antiperspirant now. And I picked up on this and I've been using this for about 6 weeks now and I love it. Now, I know within the past maybe 6 to 5 years, there has been a huge increase in loads of people using natural deodorants. And if you are using a natural deodorant and it works for you, you like it, I love it, and you want to continue using it, have at it, continue using it. For me, I have tried natural deodorants in the past and I've actually tried quite a few, and there was only one product that I remember using. This was back in 2021. No, I think it was like 2020 I started using, and it was from Nude, the Dutch brand. And I loved it. And I was using it for a really long time. And when it finished, I went back to go and purchase, another one. And just as my luck would have it, they decided to change the formulation. I have tried crystal sticks. I have tried Biosin, which is like a wet spray. All of them, it just didn't work for me. It just didn't. I don't want to sweat. I don't want to have to wet a crystal stick underneath the water and then rub it on my armpit and then wait for like a good half an hour for my armpits to dry before I can put my clothes on. It wastes time. So anyway, I'm putting you on game with this. Now, if you've not heard of Sanex has been around for years and years and decades and years. And their ethos, is it ethos? I don't know if it's ethos, but we're going to use that word in the context right there. I don't know if that's the right word to use. Their whole ethos and how they brand themselves is they're all about the skin. They do deodorants. I think they do antiperspirants, but they're more well known for their shower creams. And the reason why I like this particular one, I'm going to give you the whole rundown, the whole list. First of all, the smell, it's fragrance free. It doesn't have a strong scent. It's not overpowering. It's not something that's going to interfere with your fragrances that you wear every day. It's lovely and clear. I don't know if you can see that too clearly. It's just clear. It literally does look like a bar soap. It comes out clear. Let me just move my bracelet out of the way. It comes out completely clear. See? And it's very moisturizing as well. Another thing that I love about this is use this in the morning. You don't need to put this in your bag and keep on reapplying it. This will hold you strong for the whole day. But if you are somebody who is prone to sweat like a beast, and that's normal, I mean, it's relatively normal, some people sweat more than others. And I'm not talking excessive sweating to the point where it's now become a medical condition. I'm just talking just general, type of sweat. You might have to pop an antiperspirant, a small antiperspirant in your bag. But this right here kept me dry, or keeps me dry all day. So yeah, it comes out nice and clear, very, very moisturizing. Also, anti-stain protection. I know this has happened to you. I just know it's happened to you, right? You know when you wear a white t-shirt or a top or a dress that's light in color and you take it off, and after a couple of days you start to see in this part of the top like that yellow stain. When you use this, you don't get that. And I have loads of white t-shirts, and I feel really ashamed to admit this, and Greta Thunberg will be very, very upset with me. But whenever I used to get those yellow stains on my t-shirt, I'm not gonna lie, they were so nasty. I used to dash it away, throw it away, and buy myself a whole new one, which I know it's not very good. It's not good for the environment. I know it's not good. But since using this, I haven't had to do that. So it has an anti-stain protection in it. Also, one other thing to add is on the ingredients at the back, it says 0% aluminium salts. Now, please do the research for yourself. If I'm not mistaken, the whole reason why so many people were moving on to natural deodorants and antiperspirant, well, deodorants, not antiperspirants, was because somebody found a link between aluminium and cancer. Now, and again, please, I'm stressing on it, do your research. When I did mine and I went on the NHS website, they said through studies, they couldn't find the link. And I'm going to find where I found that study, and I'm going to put a screenshot of it on the screen now so you can have a read as well. But please, for your own, peace of mind and your own security, do the research for yourself. But this has 0 aluminium salts. So if you are prone to dark underarms, if you have a complexion like me, or you're darker, or if you have brown skin, this is likely not to aid in darkening of your armpits. I will show you my armpits, but I'm not even gonna lie, I cannot be bothered to take off this top and just fling out my arm and start showing you my armpits. So if you catch me wearing a vest top in another video, clock my armpits. So this is the first thing. Now, Sanex is a universal brand. I'm sure that you can get this Superdrug, Boots, Amazon. I got mine from Co-op, so I'm pretty sure that you can get this everywhere. I bought mine for like £2.50, so it's not too spenny. So that's the first on the list, the Sanex deodorant. With all these products, I will link it in the description box down below. Sorry, I just had to reposition my microphone. I felt like it was scratching against my top. Next up, this is an oldie, but my God, is it a goldie. Nivea Cream, bog standard, easy, simple Nivea Cream, but the cream one, not the lotion. Now, here's the thing, and please actively listen to me when I say this, and please don't be offended when I say this. The weather's hot, yeah? And, let's backtrack a bit. I am fully on board with body positivity. I love it. I'm here for it. I love it. I love it, yeah? Now, for me, and this is just me, I do not feel and believe that body positivity is exclusive to individuals who are bigger. Because when that term came out, and maybe this is just me, I was always hearing it in conjunction with people who were bigger in size, and not the, traditional socially accepted, oh, you've got to be slim, but all of that nonsense. Now, here's the thing. Body positivity is not just about your size. It's about how you carry yourself. It's about what you wear. It's about your appearance. It's about your inner confidence and how you show up in your everyday. That's what I think. And I feel that there is a difference between body positivity and just letting yourself go and saying, oh yeah, well, this is just how I am. Really. For example, like I said, it's hot right now. If you've come out the shower, or maybe you even haven't showered, and you haven't creamed your legs, your ankles, your foot, and you decide to put that foot into an open-toe sandal when you can see, you know, and you feel that your foot is dry, it's crackling, it's crisping. Why? Why? Get you some Nivea cream. And what I love about this cream, again, the brand Nivea, universal. You can buy it anywhere, Amazon, anywhere you can buy it. This cream is thick, okay? It is thickums. It is a thick, 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 thick cream. And what I love about it is, although it is thick, it doesn't sit on the surface of your skin. You know, you can buy some body butters and some lotions, definitely with some lotions. You buy it, it's moisturizing, but then it just sits on the surface of your skin. This one completely soaks in and it doesn't leave your skin greasy. It's just nice. Also, it's not fragrance as well. And I need to add that I'm not like allergic to fragrances in skincare or anything like that, but sometimes it is a bit much. And I am somebody who, I love to wear my fragrances, and I wear quite heavy, niche, potent fragrances. And maybe it's just the way my nose is designed, my nostrils are designed, I don't know. But sometimes I feel like when you have a body cream on and it's heavily scented, it interferes with the notes and the smell of your actual fragrance. Maybe it's just me. But anyway, Nivea cream, very, very moisturizing. Use it on your feet, your ankles, your elbows, your kneecaps, your wrists, your bum, your belly, your chest, your arm, everywhere. Get yourself moisturized. Now, this is the big tin. I got this from Superdrug, and I'm not sure if the deal is still on, but when I bought this, it retails for, I think, £10. And because I've got the Superdrug beauty card, I got this for half price. I got it for £5. And this is the large tin size. This, I mean, it's quite full. And I didn't buy this just for the purpose of the video, but I genuinely had run out of cream, so I needed to buy it. So that's why it's looking so full. And this will last you, the last time I bought this was back in March. We are now in July. So that's what, 3 months, March, April, May. Bro, that's a long time. That's a long time. So yeah, this one is the second one, Nivea cream. Now, moving on to something that my people just don't really take seriously, and that is SPF. That is SPF, and I've spoken about SPF on this channel before. I am a very big user of SPF. I never used to be, I'll be honest. But back in lockdown, which was only 5 years, I say only, but it was 5 years ago, I was an avid religious watcher of Caroline Hirons, and she just broke it down so perfectly well, the importance of SPF and the importance of using it whatever your skin complexion. Now, I am suggesting to you, and especially if you're somebody who wears makeup, to get yourself this. This is the Roche Posay Anthelios, did I pronounce that right? Anthelios, yes, Anthelios SPF 50 Plus Dry Invisible Mist Spray. Not gonna lie, this, yeah, it's a little spenny. It's a little spenny, but my God, does it do the job. Now, I use this over my makeup, and do I have it? No, I don't have it. As a cream, SPF cream, I use the Eucerin Oil Control SPF. I'm going to put a screenshot of it again on the screen. I do use that. But then I am somebody who wears makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I like to wear my tinted moisturizer, my like mascara, powder to like take the shine away from my face. Whatever, I wear makeup. And you can't, when you're wearing makeup, you can't always reapply your SPF as you should do with cream. So you have to use a face spray. The reason why I love this, it's not shiny. It doesn't leave a blue cast. It definitely does not leave a white cast, and it cools you down and it's dry. Now, I don't know what kind of sorcery or magic dust they put in here, but if you are in need of a SPF face spray, let this be the one that you buy. Now, we're going to do a bit of an experiment, and I hope that it shows up on camera because the sun keeps on coming in and out. Do you know what? Let me just adjust the settings on my camera and I'm going to come back because I'm going to show you this experiment so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. It didn't make a blind bit of difference. I tried to like figure out some of the settings on my camera screen. Nah, no. Okay, so we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it like this. So the La Roche Posay, I've been using it for a while, but I've got to admit, I was being cheap. And I was trying my very best to find something that was a bit cheaper, but still does the same thing and act the same way like this SPF. And I just couldn't find it. I thought I did. I was on TikTok, like I always am, and I came across this one. This is the new Garnier Vitamin C SPF 50. Now, it's invisible, same similar things that it's saying that it does, like the La Roche Posay anti-dark spot. It's invisible, dry mist. And I thought to myself, you know what, yeah, for £8, let me try this. So let's do the experiment. And like I said, hopefully my camera looks a bit dark. I don't know why, and the sun is going in and out even though it's a very hot day. So let's shake both of these and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. All right, so let's move this out of the way. Let's open up my shirt, but not too much. I'm a child of God, I'm not going to see too much cleavage. Okay, that's fine. So let's go in with this one, which is the Vitamin C from Garnier. Okay, last minute shake, and we'll spray it here. Oh, let's change the nozzle. All right. Oh my gosh, it's gonna mash up my microphone. Do you know what? Let's take off the microphone. Okay, right, here we go. Such a splash, but can you see that? Now imagine this being on your face after you've done your makeup. And for those people who really spend a long time contouring and concealing and powdering and baking, this is what you get on your face after all of that vitamin C. Now let's go into the La Roche Posay. Thank God I've got a tissue on hand. I kind of splashed a bit, so let's wipe this down. And we're gonna dry. And we're gonna do it on the other side, this side, the La Roche Posay. Okay. Last minute shake on this. Oh my God, too much cleavage. All right, last minute shake. I'm just turning the nozzle around to face me. Right, and let's do it here. Oh. I know that you can see what I'm seeing. Garnier, La Roche Posay. Garnier, La Roche Posay. Now, I'll ask the same question. Imagine putting this one on your face after you finish doing your makeup, your contour, your concealer, your baking, your everything. Answer this question for yourself. Would you not rather have this on your face or that on your face? Because I know which one I'm choosing. That's all I got to say. Now, I'm not going to lie to you people. This is a little bit spenny, but it's money well spent because it works and you need SPF. And especially if you are somebody who has hyperpigmentation. I'm somebody who I suffer from hyperpigmentation. And it doesn't matter how many creams and serums and juices and berries and you know, potions and lotions that I use to get rid of my hyperpigmentation, to prevent it from coming back and to help it disappear, you need SPF. This retails for £15, which in my opinion is a bit spenny when it comes to an SPF spray. Right now, I got this one from Amazon. Right now, Amazon have got some discounts going on, and this one was on discount and I got it for £10. So this was £5 off. So again, I'll put the link in the description box down below. If you're still hell-bent on trying the Garnier, do you? This is only £8, and again, you can get this from Boots, Superdrug. I got mine from Superdrug, and yeah, if you want to use it. Now, I'm not going to throw this away because I'll use it on my chest, I'll use it on my shoulders because I burn quite a bit on my shoulders. I'll use it on my legs and I'll use it up. But am I going to repurchase this again for my face? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Invest in this. Thank me later, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. As a last bonus, like I keep saying, it's hot. I'm going to put this back on here. It is hot in London. The streets are melting. The people are screaming in agony because they're being burnt. And with the heat, you want to smell nice. Now, this is a personal thing. I never talk about the fragrances that I use because I think fragrances are very, very personal, and I don't want anyone to smell like me. And just because you can ask me any question, you can ask me what fragrance I'm wearing, but am I going to tell you? No. But what I am going to tell you is this body cream, this body shower gel. Again, an oldie, but a goldie, and it's not spoken enough about. And I'm going to put you on something. That's this. Can you see that? Now, I pronounce this Badedas. I believe it's Badedas. I've never seen an advertisement for this shower gel. It's not even a shower gel. They call it indulgent bath jelly. That's how it's spelled. Can you see? Is it jelly? I don't know. Let's just call it a shower cream, yeah. This smells expensive. Yeah. This smells expensive, looks expensive, feels expensive, foams expensive. It is, oh my gosh. If Badedas came out with a fragrance, best believe I'm buying it. Refreshing. It will make your skin smell beautiful. It will make your bathroom smell even more beautiful. And you know that this is good because whenever I use this and I leave the bathroom, even after, let's say, an hour, you can still smell it in the bathroom. You can still smell it in the bathroom. Now, my bathroom, there's a little corridor that leads to it. When I close my bedroom door, open it again after like 20, 30, 40, half an hour, an hour later, you can still smell this in the corridor. That is how strong it is. But it's not an overpowering, okay. You know how the fragrance or the scent oud is, and I like oud, but oud is a very strong, woody scent. This is not like oud. There's no oud in this. It's a very pine wood, forest, clean, crisp smell, and it's overpowering, but in a very, very delicate way. There's no other way I can explain it. And this is something fantastic and brilliant to use during this very hot weather, because there are some people, and I used to be like this, in the very hot weather, they don't like wearing fragrances or perfumes because they feel it's too strong for them. And I used to be that way. This stays on your skin. Now, it doesn't stay too long on your skin, especially when you start to use or put on your body cream and your body butters and your lotions and all of that. But the refreshing when you go to bed. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place here. This before you go to bed, and this when you decide to have a hot bubble bath, you will sleep like an angel. You will sleep like an angel. And if you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, showering this and going to bed, hey, let's keep this channel PG. This is expensive. I'm not even gonna lie. This is expensive. This size is, what size is this? This is like the medium size. They've got a really small size. There's no point in buying that because that's just not gonna last. Where is the size of this? Oh, this one is 300 ml. And again, I got this discount from Superdrug. You can tell I'm a lover of Superdrug. Superdrug, send me a check. Got this from Superdrug, and this was £6. It was £6. I know. For a small shower gel, £6. It's pricey, I get it, but it smells good, you know. It smells good and it cleans your body, it cleans your skin well. There's a larger one, and the larger one is £15. The larger one is £15. Now, I would suggest, I know that you're gonna like this, I just know that you are. Everyone who I've recommended this to, they have said that they love it. So I just know you're gonna like it. And if you don't like it, there's something wrong with your nostrils, quite frankly. I would suggest buying the large one because obviously it's gonna last you longer. But the large one, this is so popular. And I think it's one of those underground things because there's no advertisement for it. There's no adverts. I've never seen an advert for Badedas before, but whenever I go into the shops, it's sold out. Well, especially the big ones. So I would suggest buying the big one. It foams very, very well. So this will last you a while. So if this is lasting me about what? This is a new one. I finished. If this is lasting just, I'm going to say 3 weeks. If this is lasting me 3 weeks and I shower every single day, twice a day, you can only imagine how long the big one is going to last. And that is it, guys. Those are my recommendations. Badedas, Nivea Cream, cream your body, cream your feet, get in between the toes before you put your sandals on. Sanex, the deodorant, and the Roche Posay, oh no, not that one. The Roche Posay and Thelios SPF Dry Mist. As I said at the start, I'm going to link all of these in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will most definitely see you in the next one. Bye bye.